Welcome back to SpiritLifter. Tomorrow marks the 58-year anniversary of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. As a way of marking the occasion, I thought it was appropriate to showcase something, quote, brewed to support justice and equality for people of color. The recipe for Black is Beautiful itself originates at Weathered Souls Brewing of San Antonio, Texas. Marcus Baskerville of Weathered Souls styled the recipe to be a medium-strength dark ale, and invited brewers from around the world to add their unique spin to the base. With the recipe, the artwork, and the message posted online for anyone to see, the hope was this would result in a spectrum of flavors and shades of black, and raise awareness for the necessity of police reform, the defense of civil rights, and a commitment to equality. The movement has gone global, with Prisma Brewing of Berlin jumping in on the cause. This rendition out of the German capital is a Baltic porter. Information on Prisma is scant at the time of writing, but this nano operation crafted the contents of this can to measure in at 7% alcohol by volume and 20 IBU. Besides the trio of usual ingredients, the brewers also use wheat malt and put the power of love into their craft, if that glyph is any indication. Popping the top open, this one pours a thick black, capped by a beige head. The body is like a black hole, trapping any light that tries to shine through. The aroma is enticingly sweet, but without any of the pungency that some Baltic porters can fall prey to. The flavors unfold beautifully, with an initial impression of roasted coffee beans before a pronounced chocolate flavor comes through. These get rounded off by a finish that reminds of creamer, like half and half. This version of Black is Beautiful is a wonderful example of why dark beers have a special place in my heart, and just maybe, are my favorite. Thank you kindly for watching. I've linked the full text to Dr. King's speech in the description below, and I encourage you to read it for yourself. To conclude, let's hear some particularly resonant words of his when he spoke at the Lincoln Memorial nearly 60 years ago.
We have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all of God's children.